Hello, and welcome back to the Tabletop Podcast. How you doing, Kurt?
I'm doing well. Episode 6.
6 episodes we've done.
6 episodes.
We're going for ages, isn't we? I don't know why people are still listening.
Hello, people who are listening.
Yeah, if you're still listening, well done.
I
6
mean,
whole episodes.
We are not even 20 seconds in. So
Yeah.
if you are still listening, good retention.
Yeah, well done. That's pretty good retention.
If you get to 10 minutes, that means we earn money on YouTube. If we monetised it.
Yeah.
Alex, monetise this.
Well,
I wanna
nobody
see it.
listen. Let's be honest. Most people listening right now are listening on Spotify.
Yeah, we can't monetise Spotify.
Yeah, exactly. Well, unless someone give us a deal. I mean, we're bigger than Joe Rogan now, aren't we? So they should give us a deal. They should give us a deal.
Don't talk about Joe Rogan like that.
No.
We
Joe
don't.
Rogan wants to be us. Joe Rogan wants to be us.
Joe Rogan is a man of myth.
Man of myth. I do enjoy his podcast, to be fair. It's quite Joey Diaz is the best thing about his podcast.
Joey Diaz is, another man of myth.
Yes. Well, Kurt, I thought we could start off with a poll. We didn't have a poll last week, did we? That's my bad. I forgot to put a poll up last week.
He was too busy just being stupid.
Yeah, that's true. But this week we put a poll up.
Indeed.
So we'll start with a poll. This week's poll, everyone listening probably already given us an answer to it.
Right.
So this poll this week.
Right, if you say poll one more time, I'm going to punch you, Alex. Carry on.
This I don't know how to refer to it now. I can't say the word.
Just say the
Okay,
word.
so I asked the question. How do you eat a cream egg?
Yeah.
Now, when I thought of this, somebody suggested this to me a couple of weeks ago to ask this question, and I didn't really think it was that big of an issue, but apparently it is. I don't know if you've seen on Twitter, but people
No, I don't look on Twitter for cream eggs. I've not once have I ever searched up cream egg.
Somebody sent me a list of tweets, and people are going crazy on it over how you eat a cream egg. It's a first world problem, isn't it?
Is it my thing? Is a cream egg as popular in America? Do you reckon?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I can't say.
We can't even know. I don't think we've got any American. If you're American,
yeah, go on then.
Let us know.
Anyway, I just wasn't sure because it seems like an American thing to get angry about.
Yeah, it does.
Eggs.
Eggs.
I say that it was us with beans and Weetabix, but then beans and Weetabix is just unholy, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't like beans or Weetabix, so to me that's a double whammy.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your answer to this? How do you eat a cream egg? I'll give you a cream egg right now, imaginary.
I'll yeet it at the wall.
Look, you yeet it at a wall.
Yeah, because why not? It depends. Has it been in the fridge?
That is true. That's another argument. We should have added that. We should have added that to the Instagram story.
Would you say? I don't know. I'd say it probably does belong.
No, I don't think so.
I think the problem is if it's in the fridge, you don't want the inside of it to become solid. But you do want the chocolate to be solid.
Well, have you ever had a cream egg from the fridge?
Yeah, but have you ever had one that's like melting as you open it? They're worse.
You've just got to have a nice room temperature cupboard to have your cream eggs in, I think.
Yeah, I agree. To be honest, who the hell is storing cream eggs? Yeah. Like, you're buying a cream egg, you eat the egg. As I said, I'm not even a big fan of cream eggs.
If I gave you a cream egg and I told you had to eat it, I've got your family hostage, you have to eat it. Yeah. How are you eating it? Important question.
This is like being summoned by the devil, and he's just gone, listen, boy, eat this egg. I would freak out probably. First things first, my heart rate would go up. My blood pressure
would be, why has this man got my family hostage?
Why? It wouldn't even let me what's in this cream egg, because surely he's not giving me a treat.
Okay, maybe I'll just retract that then.
Okay.
How do you eat a cream egg? If you had to eat a cream egg,
well, since I'd have lower blood pressure because no one's forcing me to eat the cream egg, and my heart rate would be a lot more calm. I reckon I'd go it with a level mind, and I would go, I'm going to unravel the wrapping of the cream egg.
Okay, yeah, we're going into depth here.
Why not?
Yep.
We are doing a poll on this, Alex, right? This is a big
You said it,
deal.
I'll get to punch you.
Okay, all right, I apologise.
There you go.
That was the second time I've said it. All right. He just punched me for everyone who didn't notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, egg. You've really thrown me off by punching me. I'll take the wrapping off the egg,
It's a given, isn't it?
I don't know. There's probably someone out there who ate the wrapping. I remember once, I can't remember what it was. I ate the wrapping on a sweet once because I just
like a malwam or something.
It wasn't a malwam because the malwam's pretty big. It was quite a small sweet, but it was one of them ones that like it comes in little ones. You've got
the little ones.
Yeah, I could chew it. I think it was. I just remember. I just didn't think.
I think we've all.
I was young, obviously. Yeah. I didn't do it recently.
Back in infant school.
Yeah. So I'd take the wrapping off. I'd inspect to see if the cream egg was already melting. Because if it's already melting, I just want it gone. I'm shoving the whole thing in my mouth. I don't care. Right?
No.
I don't want to get covered in chocolate.
Yeah.
Which is like the worst thing, as we can. I think we both agree.
Yes.
But if it's a good temperature, I'll probably bite the top off.
Oh no, you're not one of those.
And then I'd bite the middle bit, and then I'll bite the third bite, which would do the egg.
Oh, so okay. I thought you were going to bite the top off and.
Oh,
so this is the split decision.
Eat out the middle bit of it.
Yes, this is the split decision.
I've done that, but too much effort.
It is too much.
I just eat.
It's too messy. It's too messy.
Yeah, I'm more of a I'm going to eat it quickly because then I can eat more.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Who goes to a shop and buys a single cream egg?
Who buys cream eggs?
Yeah, that's true. If you are going to buy a cream egg, it's going to be in like a box. It's going to be like a packet.
Have you had the Oreo one?
Yes. Oh my! And the dime ones, the ones with like the crunchy caramel in it.
Yeah.
Oh yes, lovely. Well, I do the same thing as you, Kurt. I mean,
just sort of eat
like a
the
normal
egg.
person.
I can
It's a bit too big to have in one bite. Like,
I mean, I probably have eaten a cream egg probably in one bite.
Yeah.
Like, without thinking about it, I've just gone nom. But
right in.
I probably if someone went eat this cream egg while I watch you, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, not just going to look them dead in the eye and shove the entire
Just
thing.
deep throat a cream egg.
Well,
stare them down.
You'd be surprised. So the thing that split decisions on the internet for cream eggs was people who just eat it normally, and the other people who bite the top off and eat the cream.
As I said though, it does depend on if it's melting. Because if it's melting, I'm not holding it for more time than I need to. I'm just going to
Well, we had quite a few votes this week. So the one that was surprisingly the one that was most popular on this, I can't say the word because you're going to punch me.
I'll just say it. Go on.
Okay, poll.
No, I'm going to punch you.
Was so we had three choices. Number one was bite the top off, eat the cream first, then just eat the chocolate as it is. Boring and messy, weirdos. Then we just had normal. Take a bite.
Bar.
You eat it. You have a bit of cream, a bit of chocolate in the same bite. Best thing. Best thing. Another one of the people who consistently eat the whole, literally unwrap it and shove the entire cream egg in their mouth at once.
Right.
That was the most popular.
What, the whole
11 people voted to eat it, and
I can understand it.
The actual option I labelled "eat the egg whole like a psycho" because I mean, if you're willingly just shoving the whole thing in your mouth.
I mean, I can understand it, and without
it's not the worst option.
No. Well, I don't know. To be honest, none of them are bad. Well, I'm not going to sentence anyone to life in prison for eating an egg wrong, but I don't even like normal egg. You know what I mean? Like I don't. I think there's
a bit of a difference.
Just eat the chocolate egg. You know, it doesn't bother me.
No.
Although, if you're going to a shop and buying a cream egg, what's wrong with it? Just buy something else.
Get a real egg. Eat that whole.
Different question. That completely, really.
Let's have a look at some of the answers we got.
Yeah, go on.
So first answer was bite off the top, suck the cream out, then eat the chocolate. What's your opinions on that, though, Kerr?
He's giving up to an egg.
Yeah, well,
that's basically
that is correct.
That's all I have to say. And how weird would it look if you're doing that and walking down the street and you're eating a cream egg, right? You walk past someone, you just hear, and then their face just like with a hand in their face, sucking on a cream egg.
Yes.
Wrongin'.
Yes.
You'd go, that man is going to in 10 years end up underneath the train station begging for like little bits of cigarettes.
Yeah. I think you've made a good point. I think how you tell how you should eat a cream egg is imagine yourself eating it in front of people watching you just eating a cream egg.
The problem is with
would
the cream
you still
egg,
eat it the way you are?
I'm thinking about the problem with the cream egg is, you can't just put it in your pocket.
No, exactly. It has to be eaten the second you got it.
Exactly. Like you can't just go, I'm just going to pocket it, eat it later.
Eat it later.
Because you're going to get home and your pocket's going to be full of chocolate and it's just going to make a mess.
I think that's a good point, what you made about people. If you had somebody watching you, would you eat the cream egg the same way? Now, I'm going to ask this question to the people who, firstly, shove the entire thing in their mouth. That's just all.
I guess the thing is with eating an entire cream egg, though, is when you're walking down the street and you just put an entire, because you're going to do it quite discreet. You're not just going to wait, watch this.
But what I'm saying is if you had somebody stand in front of you and just stare at you while you ate the cream
but then I guess...
would you just look at them and shove the whole thing on? Would you just eat it like an
I could see someone doing that and then just...
that's not as bad. That's not as bad as standing in front of someone, biting the top of the cream egg out and shoving your tongue inside the cream egg to get all the cream out. Like, or the messier way, put your finger in and scoop all the cream out.
Is that a thing?
Yes, people do that. That's what we had.
My thing with the Creme-eggs is they're nice. I remember I used to eat them quite a lot when I was younger, but nowadays I wouldn't even think twice.
Overrated chocolate bar.
I wouldn't even if I saw it, I'd be like, nah. You know, it's quite expensive for a single Creme-egg.
Exactly.
It's like 60p, I'm pretty sure. 60p for a Creme-egg. What's happened to the economy, Alex?
Let's talk about the economy.
Used to be a shilling.
I mean, we get way too into depth.
I watched a funny video actually on Facebook of people back in like the 70s or something reacting to a 50p coin, and there was some old woman. She weren't having it, and she was furious. I've never seen such anger over a new coin. She was so she literally just I can't remember how many shillings it was, but she just turned around to the geezer, threw the 50p at him, and she went, "I want 10 shillings or something like that to him." And I just was like, "This is on the news." Not much was going on in the 70s.
There must not have been. Let's have a look at some more of the answers we've got to our cream egg debate here.
Okay.
So my mate Stefan has said he's asked for a shout out this week, so I'll say his name, Stefan. Hello, Stefan.
Hello, man.
He's
is
one
it man?
Of the,
it is man, I'm guessing. Man.
Yes, it is a man. Yes, right, well, Stefan is a man.
Make me stand here saying man. Hello, Stefan.
Stefan, yes,
Stefan.
He's like one 7. Of the finger dippers. And his answer, how to scoop out the middle. Right. Have to scoop out the middle. Mibble.
Right.
Have to scoop out the middle with chocolate fingers.
Now.
Makes it feel... Oh, wait, I misread that. I thought he said with my finger. He said a chocolate finger. He might be onto something here.
That could make sense.
He's got like egg and soldiers going on.
I was going to say, because the way people are describing this is almost how they would pleasure a woman. Well, they're going into... No,
detail.
Because it makes you wonder. What makes you go, I wonder how he does the deed.
Well, I think he's onto something there.
What, put in a chocolate finger?
No, not what you're saying. Not what you're saying. But I mean, he bites the top of the cream egg off, and then he gets chocolate fingers and scoops the cream out.
Alex, I'm just going to say one thing, right? Yeah, and it might work when you're at home. How the hell you can do that in the street?
Yeah, somebody's watching you. Let me just get my chocolate fingers out.
No, not even that, because you've got to open 2 different things.
Yeah, that's true.
You've got that's already both your hands full. You know, you're going to be balancing your chocolate fingers on like your left arm while you're trying to dip it.
It's a very impractical thing to do. Extremely.
It's similar, I guess, to like having a dippy egg.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly like bread. Egg and soldiers. He said it's just like egg and chips. If you had a boiled egg. Lovely.
I don't like eggs, so no, not for me. Although that was one of the few types of egg. Oh, whoa, naughty. That is sin. Sin.
Why is it a sin? I'm a vegetarian. I'm not a vegan. I can eat eggs.
They lost their children, and you're just eating them.
They're unfertilised.
Oh yeah, but then I guess so's abortions. We go into all this blasphemy.
Well. Oh, I'm trying to look at some of the other ones. If we've got any. So, Sadie, our mate Sadie, she said, okay, I
want to say something. Saying don't listen to the podcast. Rude.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
rude behaviour.
She put on her Snapchat story this week, didn't she? Yeah. Something about don't listen to the podcast because they change topics every time she gets to a new station on the train or something like that. What do you want us to do?
Didn't know you were walking.
Yeah. Come on the podcast and tell us that. Well, she said, okay, I bite the top off, lick all the stuff out inside. Like, this is just innuendo city going on here.
I'm not going to this is... We shouldn't have put this up.
Yeah. Lick all the stuff out inside like a yoghurt pot, then eat the chocolate.
Right.
No, she's given a reason. Okay. She's put another one. She said, because when you eat both at the same time, it's too much and it's gross. But having literal mouthful of just cream isn't too much. That's literal icing sugar. That's literally just sugar. I don't want to talk about Creme-eggs anymore.
Yeah,
I think we should.
My head hurts.
We had a couple of people who didn't. They gave an answer, but they didn't vote on the poll. Okay. Please don't punch me. Saying that they're just rubbish and they don't eat them anyway. To be fair, I think we're both in agreement. Creme-eggs are extremely overrated.
They're not.
And
Yeah,
overpriced.
if I had to put them on a scale, I'd say they're like 4 or 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
You know, I'd eat it if they were like, oh, do you want a cream egg? But I wouldn't be happy about it. I'd be like, where do you know, like a Kit Kat or something nicer?
Yeah,
you know?
Kit Kats are lovely, aren't they? Well, enough about bloody Creme-eggs. Jesus. Well, Kurt.
Yeah.
We had a question last week, or was it the week before last?
So that was a delay.
Yeah. My mind went blank. I've got we put some questions up on our story a couple of weeks ago to ask us some suggestions, and we had a couple. I think we're saving them for a rainy day because some of the suggestions we had were deep as anything. We're going to need to plan because we don't want to get into trouble talking about something too
as
wrong.
deep as the bottom of a cream egg, you could say.
Yes.
Yeah.
But one of the quite simple questions here was somebody suggested that I'm just going to ask you the question because I feel like this is going to be a funny answer. Do boys like flowers as much as girls? See, obviously you know the stereotype of boys buying girls flowers.
Stereotype.
Do you think boys?
Carry on.
Do you think boys would enjoy being bought flowers by a girl the same way girls would?
No. My logic is right with flowers. I've only bought flowers for one person, and it was a joke. I went to my mate's house. You know Josh.
Yeah.
And I bought his mum some flowers.
No.
And I said, here's some flowers, Mrs. Josh's mum, and I gave her some flowers, and that's the only time I've ever done that. Like, I just don't think. The thing is with getting a girl flowers, you know, they're just gonna die anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's the same thing as I don't believe in putting flowers on like somebody's been run over by a car. You just go in and strap in like some £2 flowers on a lamppost somewhere. It's not really like because no one's gonna water the flower. It's just literally give it 2 days and they're just gonna be like decrepit old little like. It just
don't look good anymore.
It's just gonna look terrible.
If you're
I don't want to be remembered as a dead rose on a lamppost somewhere.
If you're into gardening and you're into flowers, then fair enough.
Oh yeah, like my nan, my gran even. She used to. Her garden was amazing. She always.
Oh, I have some flowers. She'd love some flowers.
She couldn't fit any more flowers in her garden.
Let me put you in a situation then. You've got a girlfriend.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
she comes
this
up
is
to
cool.
you.
I'm liking this.
She comes out. Yeah, it's already brilliant. It's already brilliant. She's bought you some flowers.
Right.
She's come home from wherever she was. I don't know, work or something, and she's.
I say, how the hell? Have you come
don't say that. She's bought you some flowers, Kurt, on the way home, and she goes, "I love you, Kurt. Here's some flowers. What do you do?"
Take a bite out of them.
Take a bite out of them.
I'd assert my dominance.
Slap them onto the floor and
no,
stomp
I'd just be confused because I'd be like, you know, why?
Yeah, it's not really a normal thing to do, is it?
Like, I feel like, you know, getting a treat for, you know, your loved one. Nice idea. Yeah. Get them something that's actually, you know,
useful.
Not even useful, just like something nice.
Something they like.
Go out and get them, like, you know, if you know they like chocolate, you know, go get them a chocolate, something like, you know, something like that. Don't go out and not Creme-egg. 4 out of 5. That's just insulting. Yeah. That's like going to someone and basically just going,
have that. Have this. Get them a Creme-egg. And walk home with it in your pocket. That is disrespect.
Do that.
Yeah.
Slap that on the table.
I think I prefer that than flowers, to be fair. I'm not going to say, if a girl bought me flowers, I wouldn't
be insulted. Yes. But I'd be like...
Why? What use have I got for flowers?
Like, I'm sorry, but what gave off the impression that I sit at home watering flowers?
I don't want flowers. Well, that answers your question. From mine and Kurt's perspective anyway. Boys really... It's not that we wouldn't appreciate it, because it's a thought. I guess the flowers, it's a thought that counts, isn't it? It's a thought that counts.
I mean, yeah.
Thinking of you. Yeah, I mean, we did have a little bit of a cut out there, didn't we?
Just a tad.
You'll probably notice it when we listen back to it, to be honest. But if you've even got this far, I mean, you're listening if you have. But we, the microphone cut out for a second there. But what were we talking about?
It was a thought.
Flowers, yes, it's a thought that counts, Kurt. Yes. It's a thought that counts. So, I mean, if you want to buy somebody a gift, I'd be practical. I mean, make something.
Well, you never know that they might like flowers.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
If they like flowers, buy
personally,
flowers.
Someone went out and bought me flowers, I'd just be like, oh, okay then. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say a little word about my my charity run because I start tomorrow.
You start
I
tomorrow.
Start my 100 miles tomorrow. And I've been fucking blown away, mate.
Big
Nearly
dub.
£600 I've raised so far.
Jeez.
Straight up. Everyone who's donated,
Making
thank you
moolah.
very much. Thank you very much. If you haven't checked out the video, is on my brother's YouTube page. You find a link to it on my Instagram, or probably on the Tabletop Instagram as well. We'll probably share it on there. There's another video coming out today, actually, later today. A little second episode almost before I start.
Is that going out on your brother's YouTube?
Yes, that's going out on my brother's YouTube as well. Go and check it out. I'll give you an introduction, but if you haven't listened to the podcast before, I'm going to be running 100 miles for Young Minds UK, raise money for mental health charity. I won't go into too much depth because probably you don't want to hear it, but we've raised nearly £600 so far. I'm chuffed. I'm excited to go. I'm scared because I haven't done like this before.
I would like to say one thing about it. Where are you running? Where's your hot spot for running at the moment?
I mean, for the last couple of months, I've been running around. You know where Northlands Park is?
Oh, yes.
That's sort of near my house, so I just run around there.
Fair
but
I feel like you'd run around that quite a lot.
Yeah, I do it a lot. But I've got a couple ideas of some places I can run. I'm going to be running pretty much every day for 5 weeks straight.
Yeah.
So I need to find some good places to run. I'm going to be going all over the place. So anyway, thank you everyone for the support. I do really appreciate it, and it does push me a bit further. Right, let's get on to a deep topic now.
Oh, okay.
Deep. Dun, dun, dun. Insert dramatic music here.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm talking like we've got an editor, because we don't have.
You're the editor.
I'm the editor. And I can't be bothered to put dramatic music in here. So just imagine there's dramatic music. We're going to talk about aliens.
Aliens versus
Kurt.
predators.
Alien versus predators.
actually, no, we're not.
No.
I don't
just
remember what
aliens.
happens in Aliens versus Predators.
We're just going to talk about aliens. Now, Kurt, the big age-old question here. Do aliens exist?
They might. Not me to judge.
What? Okay, would you want aliens to exist?
Doesn't really affect us, to be honest. In my eyes, right, if they do exist, good on them. If they don't exist, ain't made no difference, really.
Do you think aliens actually exist?
They might, but...
No, I don't want a might. I want a definite answer. I want to know
Do
if
I
you think aliens really exist somewhere out there.
Probably. I'd say yeah, but I don't think they're what we think.
No, definitely.
I don't think they're like, Roger from American Dad.
I'd love them to be Roger from American Dad.
If they were Roger from American Dad, I'd be extremely happy.
Yeah.
But I don't think they are. I think they're probably just like a blob somewhere.
Yeah.
Sort of like, have you seen Monsters vs. Aliens? He's sort of like the blob.
Yeah. The blob from Monsters vs. I love that film. Well,
it's a quality film.
I say I've done a bit of research. I haven't. I've just got a website up here with a few points as to why aliens would exist. I'm going to discuss this with you, Kurt. I'm going to get your expert opinion.
Oh, yeah. I am a man of science.
Yes.
As many people know.
Yes. Everybody knows.
Everyone knows. They see me on the street. Kurt. They go, that man over there, I reckon he's a man of science.
Yes,
and I say,
man of science.
Yes.
So the first point here is most scientists agree that alien life almost certainly exists in the universe somewhere, and that they make the point that it's more of like a probability game. So the universe is so huge that there must be life out there somewhere, just by pure probability. So our galaxy contains in the region of 300 billion stars, and we're now discovering planets traveling around these stars. The more we look, the more technology we put out there, the more that these exoplanets we find, the ones that are surrounding stars. If you want to read what I'm reading anyway.
I was going to say, so everyone who's listening to this, Alex isn't really smart. He's reading word for word.
I'm just reading it off of a website. This is off. Just type in BBC 10 reasons why aliens probably exist, and it will give you a big old list. So basically, their point is there's 300 billion stars out there, at least.
Love a star. Johnny Depp.
There's planets.
What a star.
Orbiting all these fucking stars.
Yeah.
It's one of these planets has got to have life.
Yeah, maybe, but then the question really is, it's like, can these planets even have life on them?
That takes you on to point 2. It says they already know of at least a couple hundred habitable planets where life already exists.
Yeah.
So, it just seems like it would be a hell of a coincidence for us to be living now on the only planet.
See, I'm a man of God, so as most men of God, as we call ourselves, no, Pope Francis is the man. God had a boat, the Ark, I believe it was called. Pretty sure you all heard about the Ark.
I thought you were a man of science, Kurt.
I'm a man of legend. I believe in everything and nothing at the same time.
Fair enough.
I believe that Star Wars is in the universe of Lord of the Rings. I believe that left-handed people or right-handed people from a certain point of view.
I love how you could get an idea in your head and just go straight off. How did we go from aliens exist to Star Wars being in the same universe as Lord of the Rings?
By the way, that's probably not true.
Yeah, no, it's definitely,
not true. Because the geezer who wrote Lord of the Rings just died before Star Wars even came out, like the film came out, so that's definitely not true.
All right. Aliens.
Aliens. Well, I mean, if Lord of the Rings was written, why not? Fuck it.
Yeah. It could be real. Well, the third point on my list here, well, it's not my list, but is that not only is there hundreds of billions of other planets,
millions, billions,
and
trillions.
Not only is there already hundreds that we've discovered that are habitable.
Many zeros is a good way.
We've discovered life on Earth in places that we never thought we could. For example, life in the Mariana Trench. For example, the deepest place.
Where I go on holiday, Alex. It's quite fun down there. Yeah.
Down in the depth, the pressure is really high. There's no oxygen, but they found life down there.
True, but then Aquaman isn't real. Yeah, we didn't believe that was real. We were wrong about that, but some people probably believe Aquaman is real. They're wrong about that.
I wish Aquaman was real.
No, Aquaman's dead.
No, he's not.
He just talks to fish. They have no respect for him either because they just poo in the water where he is.
I love this.
Or do you reckon he sends them away?
We're trying to talk about aliens, and now we're talking about Aquaman.
Do you reckon he sends them away to go to toilet?
I don't know, Kurt. I don't know.
Because, to be honest, can we even tell if a fish has poo?
I mean,
I've never noticed a fish
great
poo.
Discussion.
And a fish poo.
Stop.
Stop. No, is anyone out there know how fish poo? I'm very intrigued.
And if you can tell the same way any other animal.
Do you reckon they wipe their gonads on the seagull?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Right.
Not their toilet.
Next point. So another theory is that
aliens.
Is that our concept of aliens is obviously that of Roger from American
E.T. with his magic finger.
Yeah, some big-headed, blue-looking.
But then Roger does say in American Dad, the magic finger thing's wrong.
Yeah.
He said that's not a thing.
Well, I think it's sort of films and books and just media gave everyone a perspective of aliens.
Big grey, big head, big eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
No nose, weird looking face.
Yeah. Whereas, obviously, that's not true. Well, we don't know. It might be true.
Yeah.
Who knows? But the point they say next is that there probably is life out there, but it might not be as intelligent as we think. They might not ever discover us as in spaceships with high tech everything. They might be.
It might just be like that's
what
I'm saying. They could just be almost like fungus.
Yes, exactly.
You just wouldn't. Yeah, it might be there, but it's probably that's what I'm saying. It probably won't affect us.
Yeah.
Even if we did learn about it, we'd be like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Moving on with us. But it just sort of doesn't really bother anyone in the long run, really.
Yep, that is true.
Unless it's like them films where they just come down and just like start a war.
Yeah.
At which point we just we might as well just surrender. Like I don't know why there's always fight against them. Like you ain't gonna beat the aliens.
No, absolutely not. Well, they always win.
Yeah, I know, but they shouldn't win.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
They just bomb the planet. That's what I'd do if I was an alien. If we were attacking another. To be fair, that argues the question. If we found aliens, would we attack them? And if we did attack them, would we win? Nuke the planet.
Blow ourselves up.
No, we just nuke the planet. Not this planet, their planet.
Oh, their planet.
Yeah, if we nuke their planet. But then, they might survive that. You never know. Anyway.
So this next point's about communication. Right. So actually communicating with aliens. Now, obviously, we are very limited in our way. Yes, we're very limited.
We have robots.
In that we only know a certain amount of ways of communicating outside of the planet. So if there was an alien colony or another species We do need C3PO. You're right.
He could translate for
Yeah.
us all.
There might be opposing ways of communication, new future high-tech ways of communicating that we don't know about.
Hand language.
Yeah, hand language. Or, better yet, they have said, there might be 300 billion stars or something like that.
I would like to say something about language, though. Because there are places in the world where we still don't understand their language.
Yes.
There's a tribe I can't remember where it was. I think it's like Papua New Guinea or something. Yeah. And their way of saying go away is to just get their genitals out and swing them. Which I'm not gonna lie, I would get away if someone if you're in a tribe and every geezer there just gets their dong
stands
out,
there,
you are gonna leave.
Yes.
So I guess in a way their language works.
Yeah, that's true. Well, another this one's I quite like this theory. Right. So it says that the reason we haven't discovered aliens yet is obviously
we're in the Matrix.
Earlier, there's 300 billion stars.
Yeah.
And I mean, if we're talking billions of light years away. So if there was aliens out there somewhere ages away, and we've only recently discovered the ability in the last 100 years to
explore,
do this kind of stuff.
Makes you feel a bit insignificant, doesn't it? When you play a game of rugby and you get a try, you're like, hey, everyone loves me. Then you think about it and you go,
I was very insignificant.
Doesn't fucking matter, does it?
No. So this says that if there is aliens and they're light years or billions of light years away, it might take thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of years for their communication to even reach us. So the fact we've only discovered these methods in the last 50, 60, 70 years.
I think we just send Nicki Minaj up.
Nicki Minaj. That will give them a good base of what humanity is.
I think we're all made of plastic.
Yeah. What are these other points? So again, another big point. Long distance space travel isn't possible yet.
Speak for yourself.
It's not.
I float, mate.
Yeah. We've made it to the moon.
Right.
And we've made it to Mars.
Yeah?
Well, not a person. A person hasn't made it to Mars, but
recently one day we'll be able to swim in space.
They're talking about it. Elon Musk, SpaceX. They're designing a hotel.
I just don't see the point.
Hotel. I mean, it costs millions.
It's just like just go somewhere nice.
If you're that, tell me though, if you're that rich, you'd want to go to space.
Well, yeah, but then if you're that rich, it's better things to spend your money on.
Oh, I don't know. I'd want to go to space, mate. I'd love to be an astronaut.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm thinking if you're rich enough that you can go anywhere on Earth.
Yeah.
And chances are you're not going to go everywhere on Earth.
But can you imagine,
we shouldn't explore places that aren't really safe to explore.
Yeah.
E.g. space.
Yeah.
Right. Before we've even explored the entire Amazon, for example.
Exactly.
There are still spaces on Earth that are easily accessible that we just haven't explored.
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to go to Mars,
where we're pretty sure there's nothing there. Yeah. Why not just explore our own garden before we go, I'm going to go up to Mars?
Yeah. Imagine, though, how many years these astronauts have to train to be ready to go up to space, to live in a
on the
space
Big Bang Theory. It don't seem that.
But in real life, we're talking here. It takes decades to be ready to go up into space and to get the training and be ready. Not only do you have to go to university and get I don't know, most of them are ex-pilots.
So this is why I'm a man of science. Yeah. Is Carl Pilkington once said, they train monkeys to go into space. It can't be that hard.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Push a button. You have two buttons.
Two buttons.
One of them gives you a banana. The other one doesn't. The other one does everything else.
Yeah. Press the one that gives you banana.
No, you push the button that does everything else, and then you push the button to get the banana, and then you do it again. Apart from that one time that the buttons got mixed up, and he pushed the button to do everything, and he got given a banana.
If you don't know what we're talking about, we're talking about the Ricky Gervais Show. It's a radio show with Ricky Gervais and Carl Pilkington. That was hilarious.
And Steve Merchant.
As well, yeah, like I was saying, anyway, it takes decades for these astronauts to train to be able to go to space. Mm. Surely you're going to have to do some sort of training to be able to go and go to a hotel in space.
I don't really think.
So imagine booking a holiday. Oh, I'm going to go up into the space hotel, but then you've got to train for the next 5 years to get ready to actually go up there, as well as pay £100 million.
Just go somewhere nice.
Yeah. Just go to the Caribbean or something.
Yeah,
just go somewhere nice.
Have a bit of fun, go look at the mountains, go to Japan.
Yes.
Climb up like a mountain. You still take less training, I reckon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
well,
that just doesn't interest me.
No,
like, if someone offered me a chance to go to space and they were like, "Oh, you got to train for so many years and basically, and we're gonna send you up there and you can't come back," or something like that. They go, "Oh, you're gonna go Mars," and they go, "Hey, don't get me wrong, if they went, you're gonna go Mars, we're gonna send you and like 2 other people." I'll be happy to do that. I ain't got to talk to no one. I'm just do my own thing. But if they went, "Oh, you got to go Mars," these are like 300-400 people also going Mars.
Yeah.
No.
I
didn't like school.
Yeah.
It's just school, innit?
Well, let us know what you think about this.
Would you go Mars? If somebody bought you a gift of like a ticket to Mars, right, and you couldn't come back, and you were with 400 people you didn't know, would you go? I wouldn't.
No,
I'd just go, nah. Give me a ticket to Saudi Arabia, and I'll go and dance or something. Actually, I'll get arrested. They don't allow dancing; it's illegal.
I don't know how you spin off and you come up with these ideas.
Yeah, but the thing is, Saudi Arabia, men are like they have different rules, don't they?
Yeah,
you're not allowed to sing and dance, but man can do what man wants to do.
You do what you want in Saudi Arabia.
You can do what you want. Like, you can go to Saudi Arabia and probably start your own business. You can sell carpets or something. Yeah. Actually, I feel like Saudi Arabia's got a lot of carpet makers. Yeah. Actually, I think that might be racist. I'll take that back.
For fuck's sake. Right, we might put, I'm going to say poll. Oh, I've said it.
Poll?
Don't punch me. We're going to put, probably our next poll's going to be about
aliens. Is it going to be about carpets? Oh.
No, not carpets. Aliens.
Right, and
I want to get your opinion on this.
If he puts a text thing in there, someone just talk about carpets. Just, what's your favourite type of carpet? What sort of length carpet would you want to buy if you had to buy a carpet? And what colour would you want it to be?
Let's move on. Carpets.
Is there any? What sort of patterns do you like?
Right, Kurt. We've been
zebra crossing.
You're gonna keep bringing up the carpets now. Right, Kurt. We've been dabbling in the idea of having a guest on the podcast for a while. We're still trying to iron out some kinks. It's difficult because it's
mainly
COVID.
Because Morgan Freeman's not answering our messages.
Yeah. I mean, we did send a couple of messages. Some people we thought they'd want to be. I mean,
I'm gonna message Clive Warren.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get Clive Warren on the podcast.
But
I'm Rebecca Demore.
So
let's just get really. I think what we should do for so this is for everyone listening, right? I think this would be a good idea for guests. I want your opinions on this, right? We go out, we get the most bizarre guests possible. Yeah. So we go and get people who are in like really big things, but just have a really bizarre role in them. So in Star Wars, we just get that one geezer who goes, "It's a trap." We just get him on.
Get a fucking extra from Star Wars.
Yeah, and then we go, all right, that was good. Who else can we get? And we go, I don't know. We can just get a random Hobbit from Lord of the Rings on. We just go, how was your time on as a Hobbit? And we just go out and just find the most bizarre people with the most bizarre stories. Yeah. And just go, how'd you end up there then?
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Yeah, so we've been thinking about having guests, haven't we, Kat? And it's difficult at the moment because it's COVID, so we can't really have anybody in person. And we're still, I mean, we're not exactly technical whizzes, are we? So we're still trying to figure out how we we're still trying to figure out how we can get some people in on Skype as well. But we've got an idea of some people we want to get on, hopefully soon, hopefully. But I thought a good question to pose to you here, Kurt, is you're not, this is a podcast, so eventually we're going to have guests. You'd think, anyway. So I'm going to ask you this question.
Right.
If you could, I did ask you this the other day. If you could have any co-host. So I'll go with co-host.
So is it
not
co-host?
A guest. Yeah. So they don't have to be permanent. They don't have to be on. But some other podcasts have people come on every other week or every couple of weeks. They're like a regular.
A regular. So
like a co-host who comes on quite regularly.
Let's make an agreement. Let's not just talk about people like our friends.
Yeah. So I'm talking about everyone.
Right.
Famous, not famous, anyone you want. Who would you pick to have as a co-host?
Someone like Morgan Freeman. Just because if you hear his voice on anything, it's a success. Yeah. He's quite a knowledgeable man.
Yes. You'd want someone who's got lots of stories, wouldn't you?
I was like, obviously the main two, let's be honest, are probably Morgan Freeman and David Attenborough.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
they
was
wouldn't.
going to say David Attenborough.
They wouldn't be very interested in a podcast, I don't think, with us.
I don't know. Can you imagine? Can you imagine a podcast with David Attenborough and Morgan Freeman, mate? I would listen to every single second of every podcast they released. That would be amazing.
It would destroy the world. Like
Morgan Freeman and David Attenborough having a podcast.
It would be a bit.
Make it happen. Make it happen, guys.
Right, yeah, Spotify. Come on,
Spotify. Give us the deal, and we'll have them as co-hosts. But yeah, I think I'd go with David Attenborough just because, I mean, he must have some proper cool stories.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. In terms of co-hosts and celebrities, I don't follow anyone enough. Like I'm not really big into following what a celebrity's lives. Like I know there are people out there that know everything about certain people. I can't be asked. Like I learn about things that I'm interested in. Yeah. And let's be honest, most people's lives aren't that interesting.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't want to learn about some geezer's entire life just to be like, sort of know what his life's like. Yeah. It's just a bit long. Yeah. Just live my own life.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm telling you wrong, it's not going to be as fun.
Yeah. So is that your final Morgan Freeman?
I reckon someone like Morgan Freeman, yeah.
Have him on as a co-host.
I'd say
it's a good shout.
I'm just thinking in terms of someone, because you wouldn't want a co-host that's sort of, it's a one-time big thing. You've done one thing. Yeah. Everyone's like, wow. Like, I don't know, like the geezer from Wolf of Wall Street, the actual guy. He'd be a brilliant co-host. Yeah. But he's only really got one thing to talk about, and that's drugs.
Yeah. Drugs and money.
Yeah, like...
Okay. I'll move the question on then to the second part of the question. If you could have any guest on the podcast, somebody who comes on once, somebody who's done something cool,
we pick their brain.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, not even come on once because you do have.
We could have a part 2 or a part 3. So who would you have?
I want to hear what your opinion is on what co-host you'd look for, Alex.
Me? Yeah. Me? I want David Attenborough.
You want David Attenborough?
I want David Attenborough. I think that'd be a great podcast.
Go on, I'll answer the question.
My
first.
Guest.
Yeah.
Who would I have on as a guest?
Is it only one, or is it like you're going to pick a few here?
If you want a few people, you can pick a few people.
Right. Let's be honest, none of these people will come on the podcast. Are we doing ones that, like, if you could talk to someone that's died, and you could have them, like, almost...
I mean,
their story.
Bring it back to life.
Their story on the podcast. That'd be pretty entertaining. I've got to think of someone now, so I'll let you do it.
So I'm going to have the Queen on, mate.
You want the Queen?
I'm going to have the
That's
Queen
a good... I'll just go...
Tell me what other podcast is doing bits like that.
I'll just say, why did you kill Diana?
We try not to get.
I'll say we like Diana. Liked Diana.
Yeah, let's try and not get executed by the royal family.
What are they going to do? Prince Andrew's a nonce.
Yeah, we'll have Prince Andrew on as well.
I don't want him on.
No. Well, we're not children anymore, so we're safe.
I'll say he's always on.
Who else would I have on a podcast as a guest? Joey Diaz.
Diaz is obvious.
If you haven't listened to Joey Diaz on Joe Rogan's podcast,
he's got his own podcast.
He has. And but just some of the stories he's got, they're so funny. He's such a funny man. You got any ideas of a guest? Oh, we've got some background noise if you can hear.
I'd say I would like to get someone of the level of like George Lucas, a man who created Star Wars. That would be cool. Because could you imagine a conversation with like someone who's literally invented a universe? Yeah. And written like lore for it and everything. Yeah. But the thing is with George Lucas is he wasn't very hands-on with a lot of it. Yeah. Especially now because he sold it and doesn't own it. But I'd say the geezer who wrote Lord of the Rings. Because I don't know if you know the story of how he wrote Lord of the Rings. No. He wrote because he wrote a few books when he was at war. Yeah. When he was he wrote books while at war. And a few of them got picked up. He wrote one book called The Hobbit, which we all know about now. He wrote that for his kids. He didn't publish it or anything. No. He just wrote it for his kids. And people were just fascinated by this book. And they were like, can you write more? And he was like, sure. So then he wrote Lord of the Rings, all like the books, Yeah. But this was he died in like 1980. I think it was. So he was very old when he died. So he's wrote all these books. And then he's gone into like he was so in depth with the law. It was mad. And he literally wrote everything. And there's so much stuff that he's talked about on like not even talked about, but written about. That it's like he single-handedly invented the whole thing.
Yeah.
Things aren't even mentioned.
To write, first of all, to have like the creative mind to write all of that he must be cool as fuck. And then secondly, can you imagine when you come to writing a book or even with the Star Wars stuff as well?
Yeah.
You must have had so many ideas that didn't make it to the book, it didn't make it to the film, it didn't make it to the final cut. That must have been so, like, you can get some proper insight into some stuff that might have happened and didn't quite happen. So that's a good shout, to be honest.
I want to find out what his actual name is, because I can't remember. I think it's like J.R.R. Tolkien. I think it's
okay.
Tolkien.
Yeah.
It's Tolkien, something like that. Tolkien, but like, look, he was an old chap, old geezer, but his story is mad.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he wrote Lord of the Rings pretty much while at war.
Yeah.
Like he's in the trenches
crazy.
just writing books.
Yeah. You got anybody else you'd want as a guest?
Obviously, you got your Ricky Gervais, your Carl.
I mean, Carl Pilkington would be brilliant.
I mean, the thing is, it's so easy to name comedic guests because anyone that's got anyone who's funny can be funny.
Yeah.
That's like their job.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like if you got Jimmy Carr on, for example, and he didn't make you laugh, you'd be very concerned.
Yeah.
You'd be like, well, but the thing is, you'd be a bit confused because you'd be like, you don't really like. Jimmy Carr is a comic.
Yeah.
People know him because he's funny.
Yeah.
They don't know him because he's like done anything else apart from tax fraud. But
tax fraud, Scott.
I don't think he'll go too much in depth on his tax fraud.
I don't know if he'll come on a podcast now. He said that.
Oh, many people make that joke to him. You know, big nasty. He said that's white boy crime. Yeah, like I'd say it'll probably have to be someone almost a storyteller.
Yeah.
Someone who's like done something that's just mad or built something themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the sort of guests that are ideal.
Gandhi.
Gandhi.
I'd have him on the podcast.
I wouldn't.
Why?
He just looks a bit weird.
He looks a bit weird.
Not a big fan of his glasses.
or his sandals.
Yeah, his sandals are just. He has no grip.
No drip at all. All right then. I think it's enough of that. Guests. You can wait and see. We're going to get some even more famous people. You wait and see next week. David Attenborough and Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
They're going to hit us up and they're going to be on because who wouldn't want to be?
Who wouldn't want it?
All right. I'll post this question to you before the podcast, Kurt. I'm hoping you've got an answer to it.
Okay. I'm panicking.
So
I'm going to lose my job.
The idea behind this is if you were, I don't know how to put it.
Okay,
leader of the world, president of the world.
Top dog is how you describe it to me.
If you ran the entire world.
Right.
What what rules would you bring in? I'm
not going to lie to everyone. I haven't really thought too much about this. In fact, I probably thought about this for about 30 seconds. Okay. I would make it legal to twat a swan. Now, only in self-defence. Because how many times have
you... Roll back. You just said you'd make it legal to twat a swan.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't understand that phrase, it means hit a swan.
In self-defence.
Now,
I only thought of this because this is what Greg Davis said when somebody asked him. They said, if you could make a law, what would the law be? And explain why. And he brought up a very valid point. Swans are dickheads.
Yes, correct.
Now, it's illegal to hit a swan because the swan is owned by the
queen's animal.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Now, I feel like if you're walking down a path next to a lake and a swan charges you, you have the right to punch the swan.
Yes.
The swan deserves to be punched.
I've been chased by a swan before.
Yeah, like we've all been there.
Yeah.
I reckon. Swan attacks. Why? Yeah. I don't know who gave him. The Queen gave him this.
Swans are scary animal. I remember I was cycling home from school one day, going through a park.
Yeah.
And genuinely, I'm going down this path. There's loads of swans just all around. Some of them are little baby swans as well. One of them just up and started chasing me. I'm cycling as fast as I can go. This thing's flying behind me.
Have you ever been attacked by a is it a peacock?
Peacock. Oh yeah.
I remember once I went to some I can't even remember what it was. It wasn't a farm or anything, or like a zoo or nothing. It was just it was a historical place. Yeah. I was just walking around and we came back to the car park where we parked the cars and everything, and there was a peacock just beefing everywhere. And like there's about 3 of them, and it was huge. Like one of them was massive, and he set all his feathers up and everything, and just started like hitting the car with his beak. And it wasn't our car, so it wasn't too bad. But I just remember like nearly dying of laughter because somebody's car's been attacked by a peacock, and I don't know. And I just want to hear how they explain that to the insurance.
Yeah. Hello. I need to report a claim. Peacock smashed my car up.
But no, like peacocks are pretty vicious animals.
So what you're saying, in general, it should be legal to twat a bird?
Not any bird. Swan.
Just a swan. What?
I'd
Not even an emu as well if it's attacking you?
If you're near an emu, something's gone wrong.
Yeah. You should get away.
Like, why are you near an emu?
Yeah.
I feel like, an ostrich as well. Something like an ostrich. You shouldn't ever be in a situation where you're face to face with an ostrich. If you've done that, you've clearly done something wrong with your life. You deserve to be beaten up by an ostrich.
Why are you standing in front of an? Why are you beefing an ostrich?
Not even that. It's like, I know ostriches. They're quick. You can't just run away. You got to take your beating like a man.
Yeah.
A kangaroo, for example. Kangaroos in like Australia, pretty common to see, especially in the outback. But just stay away from them.
What? Why are you going near them?
I understand. Obviously, there's that very big video from back in the day of just a geezer running up and punching a kangaroo because it was like beating up his dog.
Yeah, I see that.
Obviously, like you could. I think you should be able to twat a kangaroo, but I don't think there's a law against twatting a kangaroo.
I'm loving this idea, Kurt. I pose you the question of if you could have any law or rule, what would it be? And all you've spoken about is punching animals,
which I thought would be a bit. wasn't sure how you take it as a vegetarian, but you seem to be quite agreeing on it. So I agree with the
swans. I'm not talking about going up and twatting an emu. And again, if you find yourself face to face beefing a kangaroo, no.
But what if the kangaroo's killing your dog?
Why are you near the kangaroo?
Because the dog might go near a kangaroo. You can't control where the dog goes. If kangaroos are like they go in people's gardens in Australia, don't they?
I don't know.
Yeah, they jump over like fences and that because they're quite jumpy, as you know. So what they do is they jump over fences and then if a dog would protect its land, wouldn't it? So it'd go over to it, and be like, "Oi, fuck off." The kangaroo would be like, "I'm not fucking off, you fuck off." And then they'll beef, and you come outside. The kangaroo's a lot bigger than the dog.
Yeah.
So if a kangaroo's got a dog and it's kicking the shit out of the dog, you're probably going to go defend your dog.
Yeah.
You're not just going to sit back and go.
In that sense, if you find yourself in that situation, you should be liable for the consequences if you try to have a boxing match with a kangaroo.
I think you should leave. You should be okay to twat a kangaroo.
Maybe there's rules. Maybe there's already rules. In self-defense, you can beat up a kangaroo. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like it's just one of them things, It's just one of them things.
Yeah.
But the swan one, I stand by with. There's no argument. There's no argument that you shouldn't twat a swan.
Yeah, it's true.
Especially if it's coming at you.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if you're in the lake, I don't know why you're going in the lake, but if you were in the lake, I guess maybe you're fishing or something. If you're fishing by the side of a lake, you got them people who walk around.
Why would you be in the lake?
Have you not seen the people who fish by the? So they wear these waterproof leggings. They go up to about sort of just above your waist, or a bit higher. I think they go up to about your chest. And you walk around, you have like a net, and you're like, I can't remember what the rod's called, but you have a certain type of rod.
Well, in that situation, again, you're completely liable for a swan attack if you're in its fucking lake.
Not really. Not if you're fishing.
It's not your. What you're saying? If a swan come into your house, that you wouldn't be pissed off. Probably that's the swan's fault. If the swan comes into your house, it deserves to get twatted.
Yeah, but if you're not doing nothing to the swan, why is it coming at you? Lakes are pretty big, Alex.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So if a swan come into your front door in your house, but it wasn't doing anything, it was just sitting in your bedroom or something, you'd still be happy with it. You just let the swan sit in there.
I'll tell you, if there was a swan in my bedroom, I'll take a TikTok of it.
Yeah, we'd get famous.
I'd get quite a lot of views.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like if you're fishing, right, and you go and you sort of walk into a lake with the right gear on, obviously. If you're not just walking in a lake, you're probably a smackhead. But so if you're walking into a lake, right, you're not going into the middle of the deepest bits. You're only going like a couple feet in. Yeah. And you're fishing. Why not? Like, you're a swan shouldn't beef, yeah? Swans, the only reason they should beef you if you're like attacking them. If you're not attacking them, I don't see why they should. If they came near me, I'd probably twat it.
I'll twat the swan.
I'll just fuck you.
Yeah? All right.
It's not one of them. Swift right hook. This one will fuck
happy
off.
with that answer. I'm going to save my answer to this question for next week.
No, I want to hear it.
No, I'm going to save mine because I want to make this like a series. So any guest we have on,
Right.
this is the question we're going to ask them.
You can change
Ask them in
the
advance
law.
so they can get an answer. I'm going to think more into depth about.
I'd say I wouldn't even ask them in advance. I'll just ask them.
Just ask them on the day. They have no idea.
Because then because let's be honest, same thing happened with me pretty much. You know, the first bit that came in my head, I said it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I didn't want to stall for too long.
Best idea.
And that was honestly my first fault was Twat the Swan.
Yeah.
And it does make me wonder, am I wrong? Am I a wrong un? I don't know.
Who knows? So that's the question we're going to ask some guests. So I'm going to save my.
I mean,
answer
put
for
a
next
poll
week.
up as well. Ask them.
Ask everyone.
Ask the people.
And we'll ask you as well if there's any people you know that might be interested in coming on a podcast, or if you're interested in coming on yourself. Let us know. We'll make a list.
We do need a reason. We can't have you on because I know you work at.
You
the
have to
fish
be
and chip
interesting.
shop.
Yeah.
You can't just go. Made some fish.
Yeah.
Because Alex would get angry. Right. That's a vegetarian point. He would just. He'll throw his lettuce at you and he will storm out.
Why do you always do this? Why? Every single time any animal or meat is mentioned in any conversation, Kurt turns around and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, Alex. I'm sorry, Alex. I'm not. I'm not."
To make sure Alex was in a good mood today, I didn't eat bacon this morning. I had some pasta. I had a cheese and broccoli pasta because I was like, that's he can't moan at me for that. Although he might be a bit annoyed because I'm eating the vegetarians' food in broccoli. I might be starving them all.
Well,
with their plant pie.
All right. Right, let's move on. Right. Big thing that happened this week, Kurt.
Nothing.
There's no Six Nations or anything this week. Was there? There was no Six Nations.
Lacazette fell over and screamed. It's quite funny.
Football's a bit boring. Well, a bit boring for an Arsenal fan anyway.
Bit
But
boring
one of
for
the things that
everyone,
did
to
happen this week, Wandavision. Finale.
Yeah, I wasn't really impressed.
I was disappointed.
I was a bit like, it was a bit boring, isn't it?
Don't get me wrong. We spoke about this as well. But don't get me wrong. I think it was brilliant. I think the finale was brilliant. I think everybody who watched it, and any Marvel fan out there, we all got our hopes up that this was going to be something bigger than what it was, because they were hinting at the multiverse. They were hinting at lots of different characters making cameos.
Well, the actor who played Vision said, and I know Alex is not going to understand this, so probably a few people who listen won't understand this as well, but he said that there is a, not a guest, but like, a cameo of this to the same level as Luke Skywalker on The Mandalorian. Now, he just isn't. Because Luke Skywalker on The Mandalorian was a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that he's literally only in 3 films and they haven't mentioned him since. Fucking hell, Jesus, I'm trying to think now. When was the last time? I mean, he's in the new ones, I guess.
Yeah,
but
the new ones are rubbish.
Yeah, we don't really count them.
Yeah.
Like, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Whereas fighting Vision is not a big deal.
No.
Like,
spoilers, by the way. But yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. I think the episode was great. I've loved every single episode of this. It's been great. I mean, what's the new series in 2 weeks? The Falcon and the Winter Soldier starts in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm not too interested.
Yeah,
in that so far.
then again, I wasn't too interested in watching Wandavision when they first announced it.
True.
That was pretty cool. So yeah, I think we all got our hopes up a bit that Wandavision was going to be a bit more than what it was, but it is leading on nicely to some of the films that are coming out this year, isn't it? So
I would like to say one thing, Alex. What's your opinion on fan theories ruining almost cinema and just like TV shows and everything?
What do you mean?
So people are coming out with theories for things that are like almost like, for example, everyone talking about Doctor Strange in WandaVision, and one of the big arguments that they had in the new Star Wars films, like the woman who was in charge, she came out and said that it's people like the theorists that are coming out with like what could happen ruined it. Yeah, because they got their hopes so high that when their film did come out, it was sort of like, oh, well, that's not very good. Do you think?
I understand.
Would you
that's
say
what's happened with WandaVision?
Yeah.
Would
you say that it's a bad thing for people to be theorising on like YouTube and stuff? Because they go into let's be honest, most people who do theories on YouTube, they go in depth. They study quite a lot, and they come up with really good ideas.
Well, I don't like it. I'm in no way putting down anyone who does these theories, because I'm a big Marvel fan. I love watching these theory videos. It's quite interesting. But maybe after
my
WandaVision's
thing
finished,
is,
maybe after it's finished.
the thing is with it, I'm of a different opinion to you on this. I think if a theorist, someone who's not even involved in the company, can come up with a better idea than the company can, that's not their fault.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the company's
They've
fault.
done something good.
Like, yeah, that's so. Like when the new Star Wars films were coming out, there was a lot of theories because Star Wars, big franchise. You know, nobody quite knew where it was going.
Yeah.
Disney bought it. Everyone's like, "Oh, this could be amazing."
Yeah, and it wasn't.
And it was so poorly made that like the story made no sense compared to all the other films. And everyone was like, "Really? Like this is what you're going to come out with?" And they said, "Well, we had good ideas, but we changed them because all the theories." And you're like,
it ruins it though, doesn't it? I think just for like viewing pleasure, all the theories that we'd heard about WandaVision, I wouldn't say it ruined it because I really enjoyed the finale, but it got everybody's hopes up for something huge to happen and nothing huge.
And I think that's the thing with Endgame and all that. The theories, you know, they didn't ruin it because Endgame was a good film in the end. What they did, it was sort of people guessed it roughly. They didn't guess it spot on.
No,
like people trying to guess who died. You know, they looked into the contract situations and stuff like that, and then obviously they found out a few of the people. Yeah, but it doesn't really make much sense. Like you can't sort of go, "Oh, it's the theorist's fault for our film being bad." Yeah, because it's not the theorist's fault to make your film. Yeah, that is true. That is. It's because there's interest in your film. It's you should really, you know, take a hold of that interest and make a good film. Yeah, make it bloody. Because even if they guess it. Chances are they're not going to guess it, but even if they do guess roughly what the plot is, that doesn't mean it's going to be a bad film. Yeah. It means, if anything, it's going to be a really good film because this guy's thought that up and gone, this will be amazing. Yeah, because nobody comes up with a theory that's shit. Yeah. Nobody goes,
I would have been the opposite of disappointed if all the theories were correct for WandaVision. If bloody Doctor Strange made a cameo in the end of WandaVision just to introduce his new film. Or something like, or Spider-Man made an appearance, or something like that. I would have been blown away. That would have capped it off as like the best finale.
Nobody would have been annoyed.
No.
Now I understand. Don't get me wrong. What with like with pretty much all franchises, they're all trying to lead on to another the next thing, and maybe what Vision was a good idea.
Yeah. But we don't know that yet.
But don't get me wrong. We don't know that yet. But is there not a way they could have added Doctor Strange into the mix and still kept the outcome?
Well, they did mention Doctor Strange in the finale when they were talking about the Scarlet Witch. Well, I say they mentioned. They said the Scarlet Witch, which we now know is Wandavision. Yeah. Not Wandavision. We now know is Wanda. Is actually more powerful now than the Sorcerer Supreme. Yeah. Who you know is Doctor Strange. So that is going to lead us on here. So we don't really know WandaVision ends. There was 2 ending cutscenes, two post-credit scenes. Yep. One of them was what are they called? The green people.
I can't
remember the name of them, but comes down to
the thing from Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
one of them.
They come down. Theories I've heard. They speak to her and say that your mother sent us to come and collect you or something. The theories I've heard is that what's his eye patch man? What's his name?
We're gonna look like amateurs
here. Yeah.
What's he? Fury.
Yeah. He's
Nick
up.
Fury.
Nick Fury's up in space, and he's called for again. I can't remember. I just literally watched Photon for her to come up. So
thing is, I've not even heard this theory. So.
Yeah. So that's what the first one.
That's the thing. I haven't looked at any theories.
The second post credit scene was Wanda.
Yeah.
She's obviously escaped. She's chilling in the mountains.
She's left,
and she's from the looks of it, from the sounds of it, she's
studying.
She's trying to figure out a way to bring her kids back.
Yeah.
Another thing that finished a bit of confusion here: White Vision.
Yeah, I thought that.
So some people think so that scene I think was really smart between Vision and White Vision.
Yeah, a lot of people were moaning about it on Twitter.
It was unlike Marvel. It didn't end in a big fist fight between Vision and White
Vision.
Thing
is, it was completely ripped out of a comic book where they literally had the exact same conversation.
Yeah. It was smart.
It was.
Because he sort of dealt with it with
proves
words.
How smart Vision is.
So White Vision and Vision were both AI. They're both robots. So he's sort of found a loophole in the White Vision system, and from the sounds of it, White Vision sounded like he was going to self-destruct almost. So some people think that White Vision has just flown himself into the sun, just ended his life. But then again, you have no confirmation that White Vision is gone. You just see him fly off. Yeah. So some people think we could see Vision again in the future. And obviously, Wanda and now he's
got the memories as well of Vision.
And Wanda has got a part of the is it the soul Mind Stone? Got a part of the Mind Stone in her. Yeah. So some people think that Wanda will eventually find the White Vision and almost bring Vision back to life, which I mean would be ideal because who doesn't like Vision? Vision's great. Yeah. But yeah, she's trying to bring her family back. This is going to lead on to the new
Doctor Strange film.
Doctor Strange. I saw something confirming that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield will be making an appearance in the new Spider-Man film, which again, that's got to mean multiverse.
Thing is, it's been said that, and then it's been on and off and on and off and on and off.
If it is happening, that has got to be confirmation of the multiverse in Spider-Man.
You'd imagine, yeah.
That would be brilliant. But there's lots of good films coming out. We've got a new Marvel series coming out. After that finishes, we've got another one, Loki.
I'm looking forward to Loki.
Getting his own TV show. That'll be great.
I don't think Loki's a part of the main story anymore, though. Well, he might be with the whole multiverse. Yeah, you never know. He might be brought back in.
But it's just sad we're not going to have a little Wandavision section until we'll keep a Marvel section in the podcast and we'll discuss.
Don't worry. Alex said he's going to start watching Star Wars. Oh, yeah. And
I've been watching Fast and Furious.
We'll talk about Star Wars. No, but we can't talk about Fast and Furious.
It's the same film over and over again. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I find it so entertaining.
It's Dom going,
Yeah. Family.
Half a quarter of a mile drag race. Vroom, vroom.
He's in a TikTok and a guy who he sort of wakes up in his chair and somebody's going, quick, we need to think of an idea for the new Fast and Furious film. And he literally just comes up with a script. It's like, name a character that died earlier in the series. Name a wrestler that we can bring back as a bad guy. And it's literally just the same film over and over again.
I think the best way, I say the thing is, it's not, it's still entertaining, but it is...
It loses its rewatch value.
It's not even that. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it without obviously insulting the... I'm a fan of the franchise, always have been. Yeah. But, let's be honest, I'm thinking the word I'm trying to think of is probably like, it's sort of junk TV. Like, you could put it on, the story fucking doesn't matter. No. The whole thing is just so far gone from what it was. It used to be a really entertaining series, in my opinion.
It's weird because I know the people who make it, they're trying to make it as in it's a series of films. Like you need to watch the ones before, but it's not like that at all.
It's not even that. It's not even that.
We've joined team with the police. Boring. We're going to blow this plane up. We're going to parachute out of this in a car, and we're going to do this, that, and the other. But now you can just watch one film. You could watch Fast and Furious 8 without watching any of the previous films and still be entertained.
What it's done is it's become another Dwayne Johnson film.
Yes,
that's literally the best way you could describe it. Is. And I'm not hating on it. Don't get me wrong, Dwayne Johnson. We all like him, But you look at 90%, a good 90% of his films. They're all the same. Yeah. It's just one man versus the world, and he wins. That's literally
the next film where he does it again.
Well, look, he's such a.
The Fast and Furious franchise is so weird.
I can't watch him anymore. Like, as I said, I was talking because we spoke about this before the podcast. I said, you watch the first film. The most big, amazing scene in the entire thing of the first film was a race. No other films have a race in them. Like, it's that bad. It's like, how can you have a race? I don't know what it is.
I really want to get into the Star Wars thing, but I watched the first film and I watched part of the second film. And by that, I mean, it's episode 4 is the first film, isn't
it?
4. Episode 4 and a part of episode 5. And I wouldn't say I got bored because I didn't click off episode 5 because I was bored. I went to bed one night. I got halfway through episode 5, and then I don't know what it was. I wasn't lured in enough to want to go the next day when I'm going from work and go, okay, I'm going to put the rest of the film on. I wasn't interested enough. But you have suggested that I just go straight forward and watch it in chronological order and watch from episode 1.
See, my thing is, don't get me wrong, the first 3 Star Wars are amazing films, especially for their time. Yeah. But considering now how old they are, they're not obviously like they held up very well. Yeah. But you compare them to films that are coming out nowadays, it's sort of, it's not going to be. But for its time, it was amazing. And I'd say still to this day, you can still watch it and be like, this is quite, considering when it was filmed, especially the first one, you can watch it and be like, wow, that's pretty mad how they've done that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, as I said, I think the thing is, it's once you get into it, you're hooked.
It does seem like something I want to get into. Well,
And
I'm gonna have to now.
and there
Wandavision's
is
done.
and there is so much as well.
Yeah.
Like there is so much, and it is all entertaining stuff at the end of the day. We'll have a sci-fi world to get lost in.
Yeah.
You know, we all have something. Lord of the Rings, Star Wars.
I've watched all of them, but
I haven't watched any of the Star Treks. Well, I think I've seen like the new films, but I can't say I've watched any of the series or anything. I'm not big into Star Trek. I just sort of know their names, or I know a few of their names. But quality, quality stuff.
Quality.
Thing with sci-fi. I wasn't really into sci-fi too much.
No.
But during the lockdown, I've just had
changed.
nothing else to do.
Life's different now. Well, hopefully not much longer, Kurt. Hopefully we'll be allowed out eventually.
Yeah, well, I'm not even going to be coming out. I'm just going to be sitting home watching Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, I think this would be a good point to
wrap
up the podcast. Episode 6, Kurt. 6 episodes we've got through. Same thing as every week. If you enjoy, please like, share, subscribe, follow. If you've got any suggestions, especially like guests, if you're interesting and you've got a story, we'd love to have you on. Drop us a message. And stay tuned for more.
Yeah.
I don't think we've got anything else to say, have we, Kurt?
If you've gotten this far, you know.
Or what should I say this week?
Kong.
Say Kong, yes.
For the Godzilla King Kong film.
Yes.
Not coming out for a while. So.
Say Kong. Okay.
Big Kong.
All right.
Yeah,
then.
I think we're all good.
Yes. We shall speak to you next week. Adios.
Adios, amigos.